Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream. Welcome in. I hope you all have been doing well. I hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Ow. Welcome in, Carl, and to anyone else who may be tuning in today, welcome. I appreciate you guys for being understanding of last week. I wasn't able to stream, but we're gonna do a chill one today. I think we're gonna be able to do some today. Good luck at work. Thank you for lurking. So I made a post, I would say a couple weeks ago now, about I'm gonna turn random VTubers into Labubus. So we're gonna continue that. I'm gonna make some more Labubus today. Feel free to sit back and relax. If you are in your final season for school, I know I am, feel free to do some of your studying. If you want to draw with me, all that good stuff. We're just gonna chill today. I gotta pull up the thread, that might help just a little bit. Here we go. And then we'll just pick random VTubers and make them a Labubu. I'll show you guys the two that we've done already so you can get an idea of what it's like. Yeah. I think we're just gonna get into it. So let me scoot over to the art tab. No, wrong one. There we go. Play some music for you guys. And so this is one of the ones we did last time. And then we did this one as well. We did a very pink Labubu and a very like mystical Labubu, I would say. So those are the two we've done, and we're gonna make a new one. I'm gonna try to shoot for two Labubus today. Yeah, it's a Labubu. Let me refresh this tab here. Okay, cool. So this is the base, and I already spoiled it for you guys, but part of my advent calendar is going to be another Labubu. So not a like your character here one, but like a live 2D one you guys can color accordingly. So let us see. I'm scoping out the thread. I'm gonna pick a design that just speaks to me, that looks nice. Ooh, I like this one. I think we're gonna do this character. Let's save their artwork. Alright. Yes, have a safe drive. Thank you. We're going to do this VTuber. Look at them. They're so freaking cute. And then here's the credits in the corner. I like it when reference sheets have those credits so you can see the VTuber, the design, and the model art. Very cute. We're gonna make a green Labubu. Okay, let's scoot this over. We'll start with sketching the elements that we want to add. This is gonna be a pretty chill stream, all things considered. I've been really struggling with some headaches and migraines, so I'm gonna try not to trigger one too badly by the time I'm done with this stream. Hope springs eternal, but damn it. I'm gonna try. Let's see, we have an adorable little like shawl that we can add. And then it has a little bow as well. Can most certainly do that. And I think we can even do part of the dress. Octave, thank you for resubbing for 11 months. That's crazy, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of the support over the years. I think in terms of the dress, we will do that. That's like the first. This is the second ruffle. Hello, Auntie. Welcome in. Hello, Tiny Waldo. Welcome in as well. Welcome in, guys. Feel free to sit back and relax. This is going to be a pretty chill stream today. Next year, I look forward to getting the 365 streak. Oh my gosh. I hope I can stream a bit more consistently for 2026 as well. I think if I can get my migraines under control, I'll be able to do that. It just depends. These Pokeballs are counterfeit? Nah. Never. We got our really frilly dress here, and we got some bows that we can add. Hope you all have been taking good care of yourselves. It is the holiday season. It is actually cold enough for me to have a blanket right now. I almost never... It's usually always stuffy in my room. So this is new for me. The little apron here. And then looks like we have a little bit of fabric over the ear that we can replicate. And a tiny little bow on the side. Okay. It's actually gotten a bit warmer today. The temp went into the double digits. Oh, snap. Not the double digits. I would cry if it got to single digits here. I wouldn't be able to handle it. Okay, time to do the line art. My shoulder's really stiff too. I was moving furniture around yesterday and building furniture. I'm a little beat up. The little stitch marks, then we'll add the little bow. There we go. It's almost as if the weather is fighting me. I buy a waterproof shell coat, dry weekend. I buy a thick, warm, waterproof parka. Temperature goes up and the weather gets ridiculously bipolar. We've been getting some nice temps. On Saturday, I did an outdoor event and it was nice. Like, typically an outdoor event here would be impossible because it's just too damn hot. But it was a nice breeze. Nice and cool even without shade, although the shade was definitely better. Okay. let's make this bow. I'm gonna adjust the angle on my chair. There we go. Might help with posture a bit. Oops. Oh, I need to add the little buttons on her coat. I did not do that. That's okay. What? Oh. It might help if I'm on the correct layer. Just a little bit. There's our little shawl. I don't even know if that's the correct word for that. We'll add the asymmetric part because it goes about here. And then there's some buttons. Let's get rid of the little fur part now. There we go. Oh wait, missed this little line there. Go ahead and make some of the buttons. That is way too thick. That's better. Alright, that is all on one layer now. Let's continue with the dress. What part do I want to do first? Should probably build it from the top down. I think that's what I'll do. I wasn't on my symmetry layer, no! It's an easy fix. Boom. We'll add the bows in a second. I want to get the shape of the dress down first because we have a lot of ruffles going on. I'm not the greatest at drawing these ruffles. I've got one technique that I use, but that's about it. I'll have to practice on my ruffles. My ruffle variety, I suppose. And we have one more. Go. Let's get rid of the lines underneath it now of the base that we were working with. Oh, that's all connected? Interesting. I must have merged my layers incorrectly. No biggie. We'll just rebuild that part of the dress. All right. Now we'll want to do the bows and the little apron in the middle. These bows are really small though. Let's get that erased. Get the apron in. And we get to color it. Although, she's got a headband and some hair pieces. Yeah, I better not include that. It might make it look a little awkward. I will say Nox missed opportunity with the Crimbus hat to not make it a box. This isn't even one I made. This is from the Vtube studio. They have a few default assets in there. Okay. Now we can color this guy. We'll do the hair as the main color. Oh, I wonder why that... Did I do the wrong... Yeah, I did the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Then we have the color of the main outfit. The bows are slightly darker in color. Okay. There's bows. Then we have this like cream color for the dress. Okay, I did that all in the same layer. Damn it, pay attention, Nox. I think we'll have the teeth be the same slight off-white color just to keep it connected. That's not the word I wanted to use, but that's the word that came to my brain. Alright, so now we're going to change the line art color. I find that changing the line art colors is a nice way to really make things come together. I might want to make it a little bit darker. Okay. I'm gonna look at a previous one I did to see how thick I made the outer line art so that they somewhat match. 15. Okay, I can do that. Boom. And we have yellow orange eyes. There we are. Now we can go ahead and start shading. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. That's where the shine is supposed to go, not the highlight there. Hello, Emil Batstorm, welcome in. Feel free to sit back, relax, get any work done that you might need to get done. I know I have a final of mine just sitting waiting to be finished. I've got like a week. It's fine. And I've done a lot of the work for it, so I'm not particularly worried. Adding some highlights. I like to try to keep these pretty simple so that way they are clean and they stand out as opposed to being detailed and maybe a bit unclear. I'll save the detailed style for illustrations and whatnot. Okay. Just gonna add like a little few dots. Now, Let's do the green dress. Now the green dress has a bit of like a plaid pattern on the bottom, so we'll do that last. We're gonna do the main shading of this dress first, and then we'll do the pattern. Does anyone have fun holiday plans? Gonna take it slow this year. Surviving on like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. Oh my gosh. Definitely take it slow today. And my mouse just decided to disconnect. I just put new batteries in this thing. What a pain in the butt. I have to reconnect this sucker. I don't have my wired mouse with me either, so if this mouse dies, I can't click anything. Mouse, hello? Can you work? Maybe? Hello, cowled one. Welcome in. Oh, crap. My mouse just decided, nope. I don't want to connect anymore. Screw you. Are we really doing this right now? Very helpful, Auntie. Which VTuber is this? I would love to show you. Let me see if I can use my pen as a cursor for now. This VTuber is Mochaling or Mochaling. My mouse died on me, sour. So I'm trying to get it working. Wireless mouse pain, yeah. On my laptop, because my PC has a heat issue, I'm pretty sure my CPU isn't meant to be at 98 degrees Celsius. I don't think it's even supposed to be that in Fahrenheit either. That's really not good. I'm gonna have to get my mouse back. That sucks. Okay, hold on. Thankfully, I have my pen, so I can do some of this. I'll put this out so you guys can see the artwork. I gotta go get my mouse back. One sec. Mouse has been acquired. It's just chunky and slow, but it works, so we'll take that. Looks like the ad break just finished over on Twitch, so good timing. Good timing. There we go. gotta put my blanket back on my legs now. I got this really fuzzy Pokemon blanket. It has some of the Gen 9 Pokemon on it. That's perfect for like sitting at my desk. The chonker, yes. Yes. So, back to it. We're shading this mint-colored Labubu based on this VTuber. They give me Little Red Riding Hood vibes, but green. It's really cute. And I gotta say, that's probably something I really like about VTubing is the character designs that people come up with. Oh my gosh, people are so freaking creative. It's like just when I think I've seen about everything, I go look at the VTuber tags and I see some of the coolest designs getting made. It's awesome. So I am now adding the little plaid elements to this. We're doing 2 different multiply layers for this. So that way we get those little squares that have the slightly darker shadow. And then to make it not as obnoxious and in our face. Oh my gosh. I'm not used to using this mouse very often. Ah! Whoa. Oh, okay. I see what happens. Okay. We have this line. That's the overall shade. I don't want to mix those two. We'll mix the 2 layers and then just make it a little lighter. Sari's a good bot. Yes. Take a moment to breathe and relax. You deserve it. I would hope so. I would hope everyone deserves to breathe. Yes, if you were on the Twitch side, Saribot has protected our stream numerous times. It's a great utility bot with some fun functions as well. I will always praise this bot because it's really helpful and it's free. So if you're a streamer or if you want to be a streamer, absolutely recommend Saribot. It has saved both myself and the mod team a huge headache. Oh, look at those cats. They're vibing. I've fallen into the habit of watching cat videos before bed now. It's like I want to see funny cat videos, and now it's getting to the point where I've seen the same cat videos over and over again that I know exactly which one they are. And I know when there's certain cat videos that have the wrong sound effects to it. I'm like, that's not right. Thank you for that, pets. And the most important function, yes, I agree. Life is better with cats, or with any pet, really. Like, you know, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be a pet person. I had a cat growing up, but that was my parents' choice, not mine. And cat fact, yes, 70% of your cat's life is spent asleep, yes. And my little brat likes to sleep all day, and then when it becomes evening, she's like, all right, time to play. Time to fight. But I thought I wasn't sure if I would be a pet person, but then I spent a few years without any pets in the house after my childhood cat passed, and it was hard. Like, cats make life so much better. Having any sort of pet to look after, to play with, etc. just makes life better, in my opinion. So, yeah, I definitely see myself always having a pet now. It was such a weird conundrum I had. I was like, I don't know if I can have a pet or want a pet in my future, but no, life is better with them. Hi, Haddock, welcome. Use the ferret. Although, oh man, loving ferret so much has made me look at ferrets, but apparently ferrets are like super stinky. I don't think I could do that. Even with my dull sense of smell, I think it still might just be too much. But ferrets are fun little creatures too. Where's my eraser? Oh gosh. I learned a trick to reduce migraine pain. Ooh, definitely tell me. I am struggling real bad with mine right now. I'm in this limbo period where I've done a bunch of these steps for migraine control, and they're like, alright, we're ready for the next one, but your insurance needs to approve of it, and they won't. So my insurance is gonna roll over at the end of the year. So hopefully once I roll into a new insurance, I'll be able to continue my migraine treatment. So like right now I'm just in this mode of like, oh my god. Hi Shockwave, welcome. Does that mean Ferret is stinky? No, Ferret, the Pokemon, is perfect. Hi Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome in. Feel free to sit back and relax, you guys. This is a chill stream. And there's a DIY version of the High Biotech Gear one. Ooh. Okay, we're on to the bows now. Haircut to the eyebrow. Yes! I saw that! Oh my gosh, I'm nervous to try it because I've injured my eyes enough. I don't want to accidentally, you know, do the chip clip and destroy my eye again. So I'm a little nervous. But I've been seeing a ton of people doing that and it works. So if I get desperate enough, I might try that. Back at the Labubus, yes, I missed last week, so we're gonna probably do Labubus for the rest of December, or at least until Christmas, and then we'll start doing other things. Just massage the ear. Yeah, my mom was showing me that the other day, and she's like, "Dude, you should try the chip clips. We've got plenty." So yeah, I think I might try that soon because I'm driving myself a little nuts. Because typically, if I get a headache, it would be afternoon, evening, but I'm waking up with them now. It's like, oh boy. Usually that used to be a rare thing, but now it's like even this morning I woke up with a headache. I was like, oh fuck. Ah, damn it. My brain just likes to boil. It's having a party up in there. Try massaging it now. Thankfully, I'm doing okay right now, which is good. But by the end of this stream, I'm gonna remember that because maybe by then I might have something. Morning headache, yeah. It's just so bizarre, and I know my vision isn't helping. Because my poor vision and my depth perception is definitely confusing my little brain a bit. It's like, what the fuck is going on? You grinding in your sleep? I actually might. I don't know. But, you know, fun fact, when I injured my eye, I had to go to bed with an eye patch for like 3+ years. And that was because my cornea specialist was like, there's a slight chance you might be thrashing in your sleep and we don't want you to smack your eye again. So I had to wear this like protective eye gear on my one eye. So it's possible, but it's not confirmed if I do thrash around or not, or grind in my sleep. Usually when I get a headache, it's a cluster headache. Yeah, clusters! Ugh. God. It really makes that phrase of when it rains it pours all the more relevant. I mostly stand still when I sleep. My little brother though. Oh no, does your little brother like throw a party in his sleep? For me, I know if I thrashed around, because I have pillows and plushies on my bed, I mean, shocker, right? And if they end up on the floor, then I know I was moving a lot in my sleep. But if they weren't on the floor, then I know that they didn't. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I was pretty still throughout the night. But if my plushies are on the floor, then I know, like, oh shit. My sister hated sharing the room with me. Oh no. Gosh. I thrash like a hooked fish. Might be because I keep staring at screens. Yes. When we were little, we had side-by-side beds. I've woken up to him sideways, his feet in front of my face. Oh no. Not the feet in the face. Oh my goodness. I am an only child, so I never had to share a room with anybody. But whenever my parents and I would go to vacations, oh my god, my dad snores like crazy. So does my mom. They're both snorers. I got an Austrian surplus rucksack. That thing holds 65 liters. It's big. I'm the middle child. I'm invisible. Oh, not the middle child. I've heard about that. My best friend is a middle child too, and he's just like, bruh. I don't know, for the longest time I always wanted a sibling. But then once I hit like 15, 16, it was just a switch that went off in my head. I was like, you know what? I'm okay with this. I was actually, my parents wanted to have multiple kids, but health complications made it so that I was the only one. So surprise, bitch. You're stuck with me. No seniority and all the That's not cool. That's not cool. Hi, Kava, welcome in. Me and my brother got generational beef from our younger years. It's funny because both of my parents were the younger sibling, and they both had older brothers. So it's fun to hear some stories about their youth, because my favorite one has to be my mom and her brother, my uncle. So when they were younger, my uncle convinced my mom that that they were all aliens and that she was the only human in the family and that they only kept her as a pet. I was like, what the fuck? Why was your brother so mean? And she was like little, so of course she believed that. She's like, what do you mean? What do you mean my whole family is aliens? That's messed up, I know! They laugh about it now though, so that's sweet. But at the time, my poor mom, being so small, was like, what the fuck? I was the youngest, but no shenanigans because my closest sister is 11 years. Oh, interesting. The amount of times he knocked the winds out of my lungs. I've heard stories of brothers wrestling a lot. You guys will have to tell me about your sibling stories so I can understand better. Did I do the shading on all these? I did. Okay, cool. Let's do the glow layer. My mom was like 45 when I was born. Aww. I think my parents were in their mid to late 20s. This looks a little too blue for me. I'm gonna change it to be a bit more green. There we go. I don't remember how old my parents are. I just know I spawned at some point. Just one day. Spawned in. Ready to take on the world. My hair is almost covering the middle of my neck because it's the longest it's ever been. Oh my goodness. When I was like 5 or so, one of my best school friends convinced me that my other best friend was actually a snake human. Oh So I was constantly fearing for my life and I ended up switching school. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Oh my goodness. So I guess maybe convincing your peers that they're not human might be a common kid thing to do. Giga Chad dad. My dad is 72. He looks maybe early 50s or late 40s. I'm the youngest. Got an older sibling by 2 years. We never really wrestled. Maybe when we were young, but once the first neuron activated, we were like, let's just play video games and quote fight. Aw, that's fun. Children are monsters. I remember this comedian skit of, like, he was talking about middle schoolers and how they're the worst because they know how to pick out your insecurities with, like, one glance. That's true. Middle schoolers are brutal. They scare me. He does MMA. Thanks to my little brother. Thanks to me, my little brother has good reflexes. I never hurt him though. I had brain cells. You were teaching him to defend himself. You never know with the world out there. It's wild. I think we're gonna do green. Yeah, that's better. Just to keep the color scheme going on. To be fair, these days I think neurons have left me. Oh no! We're all fighting for a single brain cell. We have to take turns though. My dad is the old man you are told to fear in professions where men die young. He's 72, does MMA, actively works out, and never goes anywhere without a gun. That takes some dedication to be working out consistently through life. My grandpa's like that. I think if he wanted to, he could kick my ass. I wouldn't stand a chance. Most days, I wish I had less brain power. My moments of peace are when I actively choose to be dumb without reason. It's that saying of ignorance is bliss, right? My dad's like 59 and looks like 40s. He doesn't work out, but I guess it's his diet. Okay, we need to add this little pink line on the first ruffle and then add the super highlights. Did my VTube studio stop working? Hello? Is everything just gonna break on me today? That's fun. Yeah, okay. There we go. It needed to think about it for a minute. Gosh, you can barely see that. Let's adjust it. Oh, much better. think someone in the neighborhood got a new engine, because every time they leave, I can fucking hear it rev and shit. And they leave a lot, like throughout different parts of the day. There are times where it's like midnight and I hear this fucking engine. It's like, dude, can you not? It's not nearly as bad as the neighbors I had in the past, though, that would just run construction machinery all day, every day. Ooh, save. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're saved. Thanks for reminding me, because we're almost done with this. And that would have been, a little sad if I had forgotten. And with that, we are complete with this Labubu. I think we can do one more. I'm gonna check and see if my one mouse wants to work again. Do you want to play nice? Yay! Okay, I can move my wired mouse to the side. I can use the mouse that I like now. Yippee! Looks amazing, thank you! I hope they enjoy it. Every now and then I like to put a little post on my X or Twitter account, like, hey, I'm gonna draw some stuff. Post your PNG if you want a chance to be drawn. I like to do that from time to time, it's just fun. Like, during the Halloween season, I did Mimikyus. That was fun. I liked doing those. For Christmas season, even though Labubus aren't holiday related, I thought, well, we'll make a few. So let me go ahead and name this one so I remember who to ping at the end of the stream here. This is Mochaling or Mochaling. There we go. We're all saved. Let's get a new base. And let us find a new VTuber in the thread. Who will be my next victim? Let's find out together. Here we go. Here's the thread. It's like I have a pink Labubu. I did like this mystical white one. I did a mint colored one just now. Let's see. I'm taking a look. Hello, Mysterio. Welcome in. Feel free to sit back and relax. Ooh, this one. Okay. I think I know our next Labubu victim. Let me pull up the reference for you. Look at these colors. Oh my goodness. The hot pink and grayish black colors. So cool. Okay. Let's see. This is Squoosh. Squoosh95 is their user on Twitter. We'll begin in the exact same way as we did in the past. Sketch out the customizations that we want to add, and then we'll go from there. So I think for this one, we can add the little hair clip crosses. It's not like the most even sketch, but gets the point across. And then I think we can add the pattern. We have a shirt with a chest window. So we'll do something very similar. And there's the little belt. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that right now. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. I know it's not summer anymore, so it's not gonna be super crazy hot, but you'll still want to be hydrated. You still want to take good care of yourself. Got like a little sleeve there, and then another sleeve that flares out. Have any of you thought about New Year's resolutions? Do you do New Year's resolutions? I like to think about it, but I try not to take it too seriously either. I don't wait for New Year's, but my New Year's resolution I think setting goals can be good for you, but at the same time you don't want it to like take over and consume your brain. Get a job that unlocks about 50 plus projects I have on hold. Ooh. Fun projects, I hope. Yeah, I usually think about that stuff. I think it's fun to think about at the end of the year. I mean, I guess save up for a VTuber model. I finally had— oh, congrats! That's huge. Shopping, new apartment, support my favorite artist, tattoo or two. Ooh, what kind of tattoos? Have you thought about what you wanted to get done? I've always liked the idea of a tattoo because it is art, right? But I was always the kid at school that I would draw on my hand with like pen, and then once I drew and finished it, I would always want to wash it off immediately. So it's like I enjoyed it, but I don't think I would do well with it permanently. So I don't know if I would be the best person to get a tattoo, because I would be like, oh yeah, that's really cool, now I want to wash it off. The tism finally settled down enough for me to solidify the idea of what I want. Probably. Well, that's the fun part about VTubing, is that if you can think of it, you can do it. Creativity has no limits here. Yes, right shoulder arm of the Doom guy symbol, left shoulder arm of the Dark Angel symbol from Warhammer 40k. Ooh. Always thought about getting a tattoo, but I don't know what I would get. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat, because I would want to make sure it was a piece of work that I knew I would want. Actually, I gotta show you guys a tattoo artist I follow. It's definitely on the cutesier side in terms of like artistic style and whatnot, but I think you'll still enjoy it. Let me try to find their Instagram here. Here we go. This is a tattoo artist that I follow on Instagram that they do a lot of like really cute and colorful tattoos. So I like to see their work because it's just really well done and it really pops as well. They have all sorts of cute shit. It's adorable as hell. Left arm near the elbow facing back, Grey Knight symbol of Warhammer again. Ooh, maybe something with thorns, I don't know. Sword would peek through t-shirts. That's true. I think placement is a big part of a tattoo as well, because it's like if it's a more personal tattoo, maybe put it somewhere that, like, not your arms or your legs, where it'll be seen more often, that kind of thing. There's definitely a lot of thought that can go into them. Oh no, my professor is replying to stuff. Don't give me a bad grade, please. I just get the notice on my phone that pop up at the top like, hey, this person replied here. Hey. And that's like, oh shit. I want to pass. I think the closest I ever got to a tattoo, like, idea would be just a very simple cherry blossom branch on, like, my back, like, shoulder blade area. That was the only idea I've ever had stick in my brain, but if I put it back there, I'll never get to freaking see it. But that's just the only idea I've really had about this. Good luck, thank you. You're waiting for results on the 18th. Oh, good luck to you, Shockwave. I think grade books close for us either next week or the week after. Some people have classes until like the 20th, which I think is kind of dumb, but my old high school did that a lot, where we would be in school until like the 21st of December, 22nd. It was crummy. I would get a tattoo of the Maltese cross of the Knights Hospitaller, aka the Knights of St. John, with Dis Volt on a scroll, Dis above the cross, and Volt beneath it, the scroll passing under it, on the back of my right hand. Ooh, hand tattoos! The Black Templars from Warhammer 40k. The only reason I know about Warhammer is because of my dad and his brother. They used to play when I was small, but I remember they would have like their blue army dudes, and I think there was a black army or whatever that my uncle played, and they would like take the whole table. Yep, if I remember right, there's even a chapter named the Hospitallers somewhere. Base Dad. Yeah, I really lucked out. Both my parents are nerdy, and my dad likes to paint miniatures and stuff. So I'm the digital artist here, and he likes to paint the little miniatures and things. That's what he does. Lately, he's been really liking these chibi miniatures. So they're not as like cool looking, but they're more on the cutesy side of things. He's been really enjoying painting those lately. Oops. Erased a little too much there. I love the undo button. That's why I don't do a ton of traditional artwork. It's because I like the convenience of digital art far too much. It's like I can pick any color I want. I can hit the undo button as much as I need to. With traditional works, it's like if you don't have the color, you gotta mix the color. And then there's a good chance if you mix a certain color, you'll get it perfect once, and then when you need more of it, you can never get it quite right. I was organizing some of my art supplies before stream, and I have a bunch of acrylic paints from one of my courses that I still have to use. But I don't know what I would create. I also found out that the budget markers of the past, called Ohuhu markers, they used to be budget for an alternative to the Copic ones. Now they're just as expensive. Like that made me really sad because Ohuhu weren't perfect, but they were a good substitute. And now they're pretty darn expensive. I'm gonna fact check myself real quick. How expensive is this brand of markers now? Especially compared to Copic, because Copic is the really pretty ones, but they are expensive. Let's see, on Amazon it says for a set of Ohuhu markers, for 160 Ohuhu markers it would be $100. Right now it's discounted. Now let's look at Copic markers. Maybe it's not... Yeah, okay. So if you want... Interesting. Okay, Copic is still way more expensive. But Ohuhu have rised in price. I was right about that. Damn. I bought my set of the Ohuhu brand markers like 10 years ago? 5 to 10 years ago, in that range, and it wasn't bad at all. And it is, I guess it is a bit surreal to see so many of the Copic markers in the sales bins now, because they're just too expensive, they aren't selling. So at these craft stores I see often a lot of Copic markers in the sales bins. When I remember in the past, when I was doing more traditional artwork, they would cost so much more. Like, it was a big deal to go to the art store and leave with a pack of 6 Copic markers because they were not cheap. Actually, let me check that. I need to check that for my brain. How much is a pack of Copics, of like a 6-pack of Copics these days? Because I remember what they were back then. I'm kind of scared to see what they are now. Oh my god. Their official site doesn't even have the 6-packs anymore. They have 12-packs. Do they not sell those anymore? Let's try Amazon and not their official. Copic marker. Overall pick. Is it cheaper? Holy crap. The 6-packs are cheaper than in the past. How? You mean to tell me everything else has gotten more expensive, but Copic markers have gone down? Because I remember a 6-pack of Copics would be $40 to $50 in the past. That's why it was a big deal if you got to get Copics, because it was expensive. Now they're saying a 6-pack is $30. That's a huge decrease. Huh. I never would have thought. It does look like the most popular one is their Grey Tones, which is a 12-pack. Wow. That takes me back a bit. Bit of a nostalgia trip there. Supply chains. If the production chain is local, unaffected by tariffs. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Haddock. Hello, Snoozin. Welcome in. Yes, we're making a themed Labubu based on of this VTuber character. Not sure if I'm getting this pattern correct in the center, but we know for sure it's pink. So we'll make sure it is pink. I remember in the past watching a lot of speed paint videos of people using their Copics and being able to blend all the colors in so well. I could never figure that out. We are almost done with the line art of this guy. I'm gonna add the little, what looks to be a blood bag with the little cord, and then I think we'll be ready to color. I'm just merging all my layers together so we're on the same page. We'll get off the symmetry and continue on. It feels like, yeah! Like I would watch these artists do like all these blues and greens and purples and they all blended together so beautifully, and I'd be like, alright, bet, I'm gonna try it. And then it's just like fucking disaster. You could see all of the brush strokes and I'm just like, what? But then I found out people were going over their Copics with Prismacolor pencils. I was like, oh, that's genius. And then they're able to blend the Prismacolor on top of it to make it look more cohesive. Like, oh. I found some of my Prismacolors earlier too. I should really try to do some traditional art every now and then so I don't lose touch. Actually, I think what we're going to do for this bag is create it up here and then we'll move it in place. Okay. There's our little bag. And we'll attach it around here. And then for the cord, I have a different idea. Okay, that's attached. Let's start coloring, because the cord is going to be something I add on top of everything. Oh, wait. I forgot one detail. The little earrings. Been in limbo about drawing lately. I want to do it right when I want to start, but I just feel unmotivated. Yeah, I feel you there. Sometimes the art block is there. or for me, when it comes to traditional work, the fear of failing is always there, especially if it consumes a piece of material that I can't get back. Like, for example, there's been a shirt I've been wanting to make for my mom for over a year, but it's like I only got one shot at this shirt, and if I screw it up, I screw it up, and that has paralyzed me from not doing it. It's like it's okay if it's messed up, it's okay if it's goofy. That meme of, hey, you gotta make it exist first, you can make it better later. I'm not sure if this will help you guys, but whenever I encounter art block, I like to draw simple things, like simple and clean things. I don't try to force myself to do a big illustration, but I'll just do something small. Like I'll draw a sheep, or I'll draw a cat. Just something simple to punch through the art block a bit. I'll test something like that out. Yeah, just something very, I want to say low risk. So even if it does mess up, it's like it's not a big deal. You're just trying to build some muscle memory and whatnot. Let's add some teeth. We'll do the skin tone. I think I forgot. Yeah, there needs to be a pink band down there as well. My bad. Now we can adjust the line art. This line art might be close to the black tone anyway because of the darker outfit color. It's only gonna be slightly off from black line art. I think that'll work. Let's save. Went AFK for a bit. Cashier at the grocery shop was confused and gave me weird instructions. Instructions for what? So I had to unplug my earbuds. Oh, I see, I see. Welcome back. Didn't miss much. We're coloring this Labubu now. Although I think I missed some steel color for the earrings.
Are you daft? Remember to save!
Thank you for the save. Let me get this colored in and we will save. Boom. Save. All good. Thank you. Thanks for the Pokeball. Now we get to do the shading. Oh wait, I missed one more thing. I missed the bag. The outline of the bag. Oopsies. That's a quick fix though. It's not Labubus that I've seen, but I've seen some other like similar blind boxes at the big stores. You got a good video for your dad if he likes 40K? Sure, send it to me and I can send it to him. I don't think he's super into it these days, but in the past he dabbled in it. There's a HoloLive EN version of it if you find that funnier. Oh gosh. I'll send both? Yeah, sure. And if any of you would like to join the Discord, if you're on Twitch, it's !Discord. If you're on YouTube, it's right in the description. It's a pretty chill community. We share artwork. We celebrate For It Friday. It's a good time. Alright, let's add the glow layer. The highlight, if you will. I think I'm going to add an extra little glow near the pink stuff, like the pink crosses and whatnot, to really make it pop. I returned, had to run to the post office to check if the AIO I ordered for my PC has arrived. Did it? And welcome back. If I don't see it by 3:30, I'm supposed to call them. Good luck. Hope it shows up. Just a little bit of a glow. Alright, off topic. I'll look at it after stream, because I want to make sure I finish this in time. Phone battery almost out. You'll head out. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you for making my Monday a little better. I'm glad. That's what I aim to do, because I know Mondays suck. And then for tomorrow, you guys will have another long form video. I post my long forms every Tuesday. And then shorts are pretty much every day now. Been able to keep up with it pretty well. If you guys just like the art stuff, my Instagram is specifically for art. I post less often there, but it is only the art stuff and like events and stuff. Oh, did I accidentally? Yep, there we go. Looks like the ad break over on Twitch is finishing up, so thank you guys for sitting through it. Time for the pink. I'm gonna keep the shading to this part a bit minimal because I don't want to take away from the glow. The glowy effects. Almost back to the office. Hope everything's going well for you. We'll probably be wrapping it up pretty soon on my end. How many did you get through? This is number 2. So 2 in a stream isn't too bad. It's like an hour per each Labubu. Give or take, depending on the complexity of the design. Just doing some last stuff like the skin layers and the steel. And then I have to add the cord for the bag. I cannot forget that. Don't like how that looks. Although, oh, they have gloves. Okay, we'll keep it to the simple style then. Let's add some blush, because I know the Labubus have that. They got a lot of it, actually. And then the steel components. The pinkish. Where's my multiply? There it is. Okay. Now we're gonna add the bag cord. And instead of drawing a bunch of lines and trying to fill within those lines, I'm instead we're gonna do this. A little bit of shading. Nothing too crazy. And then we can just add the outline by doing that. And we'll erase what we don't want. I want it underneath there, underneath here, underneath, and then we'll have it pause right there. There we go. I feel like that really helps tie this together. Let's go ahead and save this. I'll name it after the VTuber, Squoosh95. Squoosh95. I am also gonna put them in the folder while live, so I don't forget to do that later. So this is Squoosh Labubu. And then this one we did earlier is Mochaling or Mochaling Labubus. Alright, let me put this in my folder, and then I'll post about it too, so I don't forget that. Gotta try to stay on top of things. I put these in a shared file so that way if any of you get a freebie, you don't have to wait for me to send it to you or do any back and forth with emails and stuff. You can just download it straight from the file. Alright. Let's copy this. Maybe. I want to share. Copy link. And let me make the post on it. Let's do quote. Today we did another 2 Labubus. If you got one, get it here. Arrow to the side. Post that. Then let's add the people we drew so they know. And swoosh. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Wait, 2 in just under 2 hours? Yup. Because the base is already drawn, I drew the base in the past. Also, hi Wolfenstein. So I made this already before I started making them, so that really all I have to do is the customization part and then coloring it in, which saves me a lot of time. That's why they're called your character here's, because you're only changing a small part, which helps saves time. Because I'm not having to redraw the whole Labubu over and over again. Just this guy. Clever, yeah! So the Mimikyu, my Mimikyu file is horrendously huge, but it's the same concept. Let me pull it up for you. This might take a second to load. Okay. Oh, this is my second folder I started. Oh wait, no, it's here. So, like, the Mimikyu base is the exact same, it's just I customized it for each VTuber in question, and because of that, you're able to do a lot. I should put all the Mimikyus I've made side by side. I think that might be fun. That might be really fun. To put like all the customized stuff side by side. I should take the time to do that. But let's save this file once again, just to make sure I don't want to lose any progress. We'll post the tweet on the Twitters. Boom. I see you, Emil. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Alright, guys, I am gonna wrap it up. Put them on a shelf. Oh, BRB screen 2, yeah. That's right. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. You guys are genius. Also, in like my just chatting, I have all those shelves back there. I'm gonna turn the music off for a sec. I have all those shelves back there that I could put to good use. I also have a night and a day. So like maybe I can put the Mimikyus in the night one and then put something else in the daytime one. I made this background like what? Earlier this year? And I've been so lazy. I haven't updated it at all. That would be a great way to update it. I mean, I can't leave Furret staring at the wall forever. No, you're not being rude. That's exactly what the shelves are meant to have, are plushies. It's just I wanted to get the background out. But here, I'll scoot it over so you guys can see. Like, there's room on the table, there's room on the little nightstand, on the shelves, on the bed. There's always room on the bed for plushies. I mean, come on. So that was the original intention. It's just been empty for a really long time. Because I've needed to... There's quite a few things that have just been accumulating in terms of things I need to do. But once I turn in this fucking final, I might have some time to get these things done, or at least approach it. It's like my advent calendar for you guys this year. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to keep up. I have posted, what, 4 things? The Mimikyu model went live. The ZA hats went live, the Cinema Roll wallpaper did, and then I think the cat model. So that's 4 things, but I want to do 12, so yeah, finish those finals. Yeah, I'm almost done with the finals. My 1 course is already done, my business course, and then my art digital study course is the one there that I need to basically polish up and submit the final. So it's not like I'm starting from 0. I just need to do some last adjustments, make sure I export everything correctly, and then I'll be done. Yeah. Shouldn't be too crazy. I just need to get in the brain mindset for it. Headed to work, yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out and for lurking. I appreciate it. We are gonna get ready to raid on out, yes. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being so kind and understanding with missing last week's stream. I try to at least make it to Mondays, but I've been struggling. I'll be honest with you. I've been struggling with my head. It's just constant headaches, and then most of them turn into migraines, and that's been making things pretty difficult. So I'm gonna continue doing my best. I'm gonna continue trying to make it to Mondays. And yeah, we'll go from there pretty much. So let me see if I have anyone on my friends list that's up. If not, maybe I can throw you at an artist. Let's see. I think I'm trying to see. I don't want to send you guys to someone who might be wrapping it up soon. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to Soj. I think he has a new model. I've not seen this model before from Soj. Huh. Guess we'll go check it out together. There we go. There's our raid. There's the raid message. If you are on YouTube, we're gonna wrap it up. So thank you, YouTube, for hanging out with us today. I try to go live every Monday, but on every Tuesday, we definitely do a video. So see you then. Bye, YouTube. All right.